Guys, welcome back to my channel. As you guys already know, my name is Giovanni Nelson. I am the CEO here at Live Pale Shadow LLC and the self-proclaimed Bot King. That's my new tag for 2019. It's going to be intertwined with my personal brand a bit, so stay tuned for more on that. So I guess you guys seen the title already, so you already have an idea of where this video is going to go. It's actually what Donald Trump and Kylie Jenner actually have in common. Other than the fact that they're insanely rich, I'm gonna give you a little bit of time to think about it. Let's time it. I'm gonna get a lot of heat for this, but I'm gonna say it. I don't care. I'm just gonna say it. Without a doubt, it's not my opinion. This is fact. They are the greatest marketers in the last decade. Now, I'm gonna take into account 2019 too, because I'm gonna add that to now, because there's no one that can really dominate 2019 to the point in which they dominated the last decade. So I'm gonna just say it. They are the greatest marketers in the last decade. No ifs, ands, or buts. If you have any issue with that, put it in the comments below. We can debate about it, but I'm gonna explain it now. Okay, so let's first start with Kylie Jenner, my personal favorite, the one that I was actually arguing for when I was discussing this topic with some friends. Let's give a backstory on her. So as you guys already know, she came off of the Kardashian platform. So to explain my point, I'm going to start off with Kylie Jenner first. She was actually my original pick when I had this discussion with a couple of friends, and then somebody else brought on Donald Trump, of course. She came from the Kardashian platform. As you know, that was built upon, the little escapades of Kim Kardashian. We're not going to go into that. It started, she started on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. As you know, that platform was kind of built for her three older sisters, which are Khloe, Kourtney, and Kim. Her sister then became a model, and she kind of was the other sister. That's kind of how I seen her in the show. And as of recently, you can see how the shift has come about. Before it was the three sisters and then Kendall. Now it's Kylie and then the three sisters and then Kendall. When you think of Kardashians, you think of almost Kylie almost instantaneously. She took over that brand. She made it completely her own. She actually turned a profit that none of them will probably ever see in their lifetime. She beat out all of their earnings in 3 years. She's worth $900 million today, meaning she's worth more than every single person in that family, including the people they married. That means the Kanyes, that means the Tristan Thompsons, that means whoever else. This girl dominated it, simply utilizing drop shipping of all things in social media. Do you not understand what I'm trying to say? Drop shipping in social media. Like anyone who's in like a digital nomad or a digital entrepreneur, they understand what those two things are. That's why it blows my freaking mind that she dominated those two things and became almost a billionaire. There's no arguments there. She wins it. She wins it for this decade. Don't at me. So now on to the guy that everyone seems to hate, but they low-key really love him, the Don, Mr. Donald Trump. As you know, his background is that his father, Fred Trump, was a real estate investor of low-income housing in New York City. Donald Trump was given $1 million seed fund from his father and essentially the business, and he was able to take it from, the low-income area to Manhattan, where there's a lot more bigger real estate and bigger deals. He essentially built all his deals around utilizing his branding techniques, which he used to brand the Trump name and essentially get all of his deals televised or in print media. That essentially helped him, get deals, and even when he failed in business, he was able to utilize the brand that he built, the Trump name, to, get new deals, such as the Trump University, which was the biggest freaking crocking scheme of all time. But of course, he had no money, so he utilized what he had, which was essentially the value that he put into the Trump name, and it worked out for him. And now, as of recent times, what did he do? He won the election. He stole the election, I essentially say, because what he do? He utilized two people. People that loved him and people that hated him, which is why I started the video off with this a little bit. The people that loved him, he spoke their language. He spoke directly to them. He made the message cater to them. The people that hated him because they didn't understand what he was saying, and they hated him because they knew the kind of guy he was. They knew him from The Apprentice. They took him as a joke. That's essentially what he wanted you to do. He wanted you guys to take him as a joke. Everybody took him as a joke. The reason he wanted you to take him as a joke is because guess what? Regardless if you take him serious or not, you're talking about it. The more you talk about him, the more people put eyes on him. The more people put eyes on him, the more people are actually looking into like really trying to work with him. So he understood that media works in two ways. Whether they love you or they hate you, they talk about you, that increases your brand worth. He utilized that, and guess what he did? He won the presidency. So I don't care what anyone says. Don't call this man an idiot. Don't call this man a joke. Don't call this man anything other than a freaking marketing genius. He stole the presidential election, and you know, honestly, he might do it again. So I don't mean to stir any pots here, but the guy's a genius. So again, the top two marketing geniuses, the top two greatest marketers of the last decades, definitely Kylie Jenner. 20 years old, almost worth $1 billion, did it strictly off of social media. Donald Trump, worth $1 billion, stole the presidency, the most talked about guy in the world, gotta say hands down. Can't beat those two unlockables. I don't care who you bring into the mix. Try to beat those two, not gonna work out. Anyway, so to my social media marketing agency owners and my digital marketing agency owners, I'm actually starting a new Facebook group. It's gonna be catered towards everyone working together and collaborating on deals, meaning that you'll get the experience you need, you'll get some case studies under your belt, and everybody will be getting money together. If you definitely are interested in learning a little bit more about that, click the link below. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be perfect for 2019. As for everyone else, please subscribe, like, share. Definitely would love for Kylie to shout me out. Love you, girl. But yeah, stay tuned for the next video. It's going to be on my top 4 favorite books of 2018, which you guys should definitely read for 2019 if you want to scale your business up. But yeah, definitely catch me on the next one, guys, and peace.